There's no such thing as being too spiritual. I have heard spiritual leaders say this, and it's simply not true. God communicates to us 24/7. Obeying God involves obedience 24/7. Caring about how you present yourself, how you walk, how you talk is not too spiritual. Giving God the glory all the time is not being too spiritual. Giving God the credit is not too spiritual. Bringing God up in every conversation is not too spiritual. There's a such thing as being too religious, because there is such thing as the religious spirit, which is demons, where it's called legalism, to where it's like condemnation, to where they don't understand that it's another side of things. And it causes people to be judgmental. It's a difference between educating someone and judging them. It's a difference between conviction and condemnation. And if you don't know what those words mean, you can Google them. But don't allow anyone to believe that there is a such thing as too spiritual. I have heard a lot of people say that, and they have a lot of worldly ways that they're not ready to let go of, because they know that these things are not best for them deep down inside. And so they're trying to hold on to ways that cannot go with them to the next level, and they don't realize that they're blocking their blessings. So don't let anyone tell you that you are too spiritual. And this is in the same boat as when people call someone holier than thou. That comes from people who are not doing what God has called them to do. There is a difference between people who are obedient to God and serious about God and people who are not. The Bible calls it lukewarm, and the Bible calls it being cold and having one foot in and one foot out. So, continue to be a reflection of God. We are made in the image of God. So, you have to be a reflection of God, or you're going to be a reflection of the devil, and that's going to get you demonic results. And that's why people have unresolved trauma. That's why people have anger. That's why people are hypersexual. That's why people have addiction. That's why people are struggling. That's why people don't have healthy relationships. And it even manifests health issues. A lot of health issues come from unresolved trauma and demonic attacks, because demons do anything that it takes to stop you from being who God has called you to be. Demons literally watch us generation after generation and generation and study you. So they know that you're not consistent with God. So they know that you can easily be deceived by an opportunity, by a person. I love you, and most importantly, God does too. I'm a spiritual advisor, and in the description area on YouTube, which is underneath the video, and in the caption on other social media platforms, you will see all the different ways that I help people as a spiritual advisor. And my email address is there so that you can schedule a session with me. In the description area on YouTube, you will also see that I have the link to all of my social media accounts. And it is a few playlist recommendations from me, which is simply my videos categorized into certain subjects so that you don't have to scroll through over 1,000 videos that I have. It's best to go to my YouTube channel directly, because I have more playlists than what can fit in the description area. And on my other social media platforms, it's in my bio. If you don't see it in my bio, or you don't see my bio, just comment or message me and I will send you the information. You can also comment or message me that you would like to pray with me. And you can either join my prayer call, or we can pray together one-on-one. But I pray for you already. So when God gives you the urge to contact me, it's either to be on my prayer call or for us to pray together one-on-one. You can also comment or message me anything that you would like me to make a video about. I will take to God to see if that is something that God wants me to address, and you take to God as well, so that you do not become dependent on me or delayed on any more information, because God is speaking 24/7. So every moment that you are not clear on what God is speaking, you're blocking your blessings, and you're hindering yourself from reaching the next level. Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, sharing, watching, subscribing, and following. Thank you for praying for me, and thank you for pouring into me. Thank you for sowing into my ministry monetarily as well.